What's going on, lovely people? It's your boy Aiden Smith, the Paint Pro. All right, so we had a morning already. So we woke up about 7, went for a family run. We got my son in the back. We got the wife in the passenger seat. Got off to a good start on this Monday. We are halfway through the year. So it's really important that we lock in for the rest of the year. Make sure we hit our goals. And visited a job site. We wanted to get some content, but unfortunately the homeowner is home. Kind of sucks, but it's all good. We got an estimate here at 11 and we're going to be tagging along as a family pretty much all day. We got a podcast later that we're going to do with Mr. Joel Mercado for Paint Your Path. And then I'm going to be doing some computer stuff and some Monday planning for the rest of the week. And actually in 5 minutes, I have my team meeting for Paint Pro. So that's fun. So yeah, we're off to a start already, being productive. Yeah, usually don't meet the guys at the job to set them up and whatnot. We use Company Cam and other software for that, but we're trying to get content and unfortunately didn't work out. So now this is me getting content and we're going to take you through the day. We'll go from there. Cheers. Morning. I don't know if you guys celebrate July 4th, but hope you guys had it good. I know a few of you were off. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. You know, Aiden, July 4th is actually the Philippine-American Friendship Day.
Really?
Here. Yes.
Wow. New week ahead of us. We are halfway through the year, guys. We have to finish strong. I was actually doing some thought brainstorming. So funny thing about this job that we visited this morning, we joined a BNI about a month ago and it's been going really good. And my goal is to have my sales rep take my spot in the BNI, but I got to establish myself, the credibility, and meet everybody there. It was $1,200. That was the full investment. And we have already done probably 11K in work. That's 2 jobs that we did. This one is going to be probably a week-long full interior. So it's paid off for sure. And the cool thing about BNI is you get to also meet people that, for me, right, like I'm newer to the area. So now I have connections per se, right? And this is a mainly home service BNI, which means there's a bunch of contractors, roofers, GCs, right? There's a carpentry company, which is really cool for like high-end stuff. So I have an opportunity to get into some really nice projects that I wouldn't have had available. And it's not even so much the investment that is important, like the $1,200 that I spent. It's really the weekly commitment, right? So don't think about, oh, it's $1,200. What am I going to get? It's, are you willing to go every single week, crack of dawn in the morning and meet with people and socialize and build relationships, right? Because if you're not willing to commit to that, it's probably not a great investment and you should find other ways. But for me, it worked out. And the person that invited me, actually a really good guy. So I knew it was going to be a good opportunity. And I'm the only painter there, which is cool. Don't forget your Celsius, boys. I don't condone energy drinks. But bruh, when you have an addiction, you kind of just got to deal with it. Cheers. It's truth. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm an active person, so it's all good. I get to have my Celsius. That's like my secondary breakfast. I usually start with a protein shake. Then I do my Celsius. I was doing, you know what I was doing? Remember? It was called Nature's Gatorade. I would put coconut water, Celtic salt, lemon juice, and I think just water. Yeah. And it was so fire, but you got to get a specific coconut water. It's like a red juice or something. It's like a red color, pinkish to it. Really good though. Highly recommend. So last night, one of my favorite pastimes is playing like old games that I like to play, right? So like back in the day, grew up playing Xbox, PlayStation 2, and they dropped Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4.
Yeah, we played it. I was the first one to play it.
And I'm taking a bath, and my son comes running up. And he's like, Dad, they came out with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's the demo. And I said, we're out. So we grinded at that last night. That was fun. But
I could do cool tricks.
I never thought I'd live in a world where I get to teach my son all the old games that I used to play. So that was pretty cool. Speaking of the BNI, so the estimate that we're going to go to here shortly is actually from the BNI as well. It's a big exterior, 2-story. The guy's not sure if he wants to do it just yet, but he's like, hey, I'm looking for a price to see what it looks like. And cool thing about this guy, he helps people sell businesses. So he's like a consultant for businesses and people that are looking to sell or potentially exit. So he got that cheddar. But cool dude. Everybody in BNI, it's crazy because I had an experience previously when I first ever joined a BNI. I didn't really like it, honestly. I think the group wasn't a great group for painters. it was a lot of white collar professionals, right? You know, guys that are consultants, all that kind of stuff, not necessarily home service tradespeople. So when I went, at the end, what they do is they ask you, hey, for anybody new or, you know, any visitors, tell us 1 through 10, how likely are you to join? I personally didn't like that because I know it's a sales tactic, right? When you're there, you're kind of like pressured to give a higher score because social pressure, but I'm not that guy. So when they got around to me, everybody was like, oh yeah, 10 out of 10, can't wait to join, love this group. They got to me and I'm honest, like people are cool, but it wasn't the greatest group for my business. And if I'm going to be talking to home service people all day, I'm going to have great leads for roofers, carpenters, drywall people, that kind of stuff. But when it comes to these white collar guys, maybe I'll have a few every couple months. I don't know. So they got to me and they're like, all right, Aiden, you know, 1 to 10, what do you think? And I was like, I give it like a 7. But in reality, I was like, the group's fine. Like, you guys are awesome. Like, really cool. Love the energy. But it's just, I don't think it's going to work for my business personally. And they were like, well, it's not about just getting business. It's about the relationships. And don't get me wrong, I get that. But I'm going to tell it straight. And they were not having it. They were like up in arms about it. So when I got the call for this one, I was like, look, this BNI has to knock me out of the park for me to join. And it did. So it was crazy. So just got home. First estimate went amazing. Second estimate, I got there and I went to the neighbor's house by mistake. And he's like, yeah, it's just the neighbor. You know, no problem, right next door. So I go to the neighbor's house and I guess I looked like a door-to-door salesman, right? Because I'm going from one door to another and I have my iPad. And he's like, yeah, don't knock. Like, my mom's sleeping. And I'm like, okay. She scheduled an estimate, so she should be awake. And her son, I guess, was pulling up. And he goes in the house, and I'm assuming he's going to get her or something. Don't see anything, don't hear anything. So I call her, no answer. Text her, hey, I'm out front. And then I guess maybe the daughter peeks out, and they're like, we're not interested, thanks. And I'm like... They really think I'm a door-to-door salesman right now. But the thing is, I can't get in touch with the lady. So I guess she was sleeping. So that was annoying as hell, going to a house and the lady's not even like ready. But I pre-qualified her, did everything. So I don't know, just one of those weird ones. Waiting on a text back, but getting to work now. Gonna do some callbacks. I got an estimate to write up from, or update from a past client. And getting ready for the podcast here shortly. Continuing the day.